Imagine walking into your kitchen, opening a small jar of dried green leaves or snipping a fresh sprig from a humble plant on your windowsill, and knowing that what you are about to sprinkle over your dinner could be quietly shielding your body from disease, calming internal fires linked to chronic illness, and even helping your mind stay sharp as the years pass. This is not science fiction or some exotic superfood flown in from a remote island. It is thyme, a common herb found in spice racks in grocery stores across the country, often used without much thought beyond flavor. Yet behind its subtle aroma and earthy taste lies a powerhouse of health benefits that have been quietly shaping human wellness for thousands of years. Long before modern medicine, ancient civilizations relied on plants like thyme not just to preserve food but to heal the sick, purify spaces, and protect against unseen threats. Today, science is catching up, revealing that this everyday kitchen staple does far more than season a stew. It actively supports the immune system, fights damaging inflammation, and may even help reduce the risk of some of the most feared diseases of our time. At the heart of thyme's power is a unique blend of nutrients and plant compounds that work together in ways researchers are only beginning to fully understand. It contains vitamin A, essential for maintaining healthy vision and supporting the body's first line of defense against infection. It offers a range of B vitamins known to help the body manage stress, balance mood, and convert food into energy. And it is rich in vitamin C, a well-known warrior against colds and viruses, protecting cells from damage caused by environmental toxins and internal imbalances. But the benefits do not stop there. Thyme delivers key minerals like iron, which fuels the production of red blood cells and keeps fatigue at bay, and calcium and magnesium, both vital for strong bones and proper nerve function. Manganese, another mineral found in notable amounts in thyme, plays a quiet but critical role in brain health and antioxidant defenses, helping neutralize harmful molecules that accumulate from pollution, poor diet, and aging. What makes thyme truly special, however, is not just its nutrient profile but its status as a flavone-rich herb. Flavones are a class of natural compounds found in certain plants, and they possess powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Chronic inflammation, a silent, ongoing condition that does not always come with obvious symptoms, has been linked to a wide range of serious health problems including heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's, and various forms of cancer. In fact, inflammatory conditions are responsible for more than half of all deaths worldwide, according to leading medical institutions. This is where thyme steps in. Compounds in the herb, especially one called thymol, have demonstrated the ability to interrupt the chain of reactions that lead to excessive inflammation. By doing so, thyme may help create an internal environment where disease finds it harder to take hold. Regular consumption, even in small amounts, could contribute to long-term protection, acting like a daily tune-up for the body's complex defense systems. The story of thyme goes back millennia. Archaeological evidence shows it was used by ancient Egyptians, not only in cooking but in the sacred process of embalming the dead, a practice that required powerful preservatives capable of halting decay. The fact that thyme was chosen for such an important ritual speaks volumes about how highly it was valued. Its natural ability to resist microbial growth made it ideal for preserving both food and bodies, a trait that would have been observed and refined through generations of trial and tradition. Over time, cultures across the Mediterranean and beyond incorporated thyme into daily life. It was burned as incense, worn as a symbol of courage, and given as a gift to wish strength and good health. Herbalists prescribed it for respiratory ailments, digestive discomfort, and nervous exhaustion. These uses were not based on laboratory studies but on centuries of observation, a kind of ancestral wisdom passed down through families and healers who saw real results when thyme was used with intention. Now, modern research is validating many of these traditional uses. Studies have shown that thyme and its essential oil can inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria, including strains that have become resistant to conventional antibiotics. This antimicrobial power explains why thymol, one of the main active ingredients in thyme, is now used in commercial mouthwashes, hand sanitizers, and natural cleaning products. It is not just effective, it is broad-spectrum, meaning it targets multiple types of microbes at once. Beyond its germ-fighting abilities, thyme has also shown promise in supporting brain health. Some preliminary research suggests that compounds in the herb may help protect nerve cells from damage, potentially slowing cognitive decline. While no single herb can prevent neurodegenerative diseases, incorporating plant-based foods rich in protective chemicals like those in thyme may be part of a larger strategy for maintaining mental clarity in later life. One of the most exciting aspects of thyme is how accessible it is. Unlike expensive supplements or hard-to-find superfoods, thyme requires no special effort to include in the diet. A pinch added to scrambled eggs, a few sprigs tucked into a roasting pan with vegetables, or a teaspoon stirred into a pot of soup can deliver measurable benefits. Fresh thyme tends to offer more potent flavor and slightly higher nutrient levels, but dried thyme remains effective and convenient for year-round use. Even more surprising is how little is needed to make a difference. Because the active compounds in thyme are concentrated, even small culinary doses can contribute to overall health. There is no need to consume large quantities or turn meals into medicinal rituals. Simply using thyme more intentionally, choosing it over less nutritious seasonings, growing it at home, or experimenting with herbal teas, can gradually shift the balance toward better immunity and reduced inflammation. Thyme oil, derived from steam distillation of the leaves and flowers, takes these properties to another level. Highly concentrated, it is used in aromatherapy, skin care, and natural disinfectants. However, it must be handled with care. Pure thyme oil is too strong for direct skin application or internal use without proper dilution and guidance. Used correctly, it can support respiratory health during cold season, refresh the air in a room, or act as a natural surface cleaner. But its potency demands respect. Nature's remedies are powerful, but they are not always gentle. Another reason thyme stands out among herbs is its resilience. It grows easily in gardens or containers, thrives in poor soil, and requires minimal watering. Once established, a single plant can provide fresh leaves for months, making it a sustainable choice for eco-conscious households. Growing your own also ensures freshness and avoids potential contaminants found in some commercially packaged herbs. For those disconnected from nature, tending to a thyme plant can be a small but meaningful act of reconnection, a reminder that healing often begins with simple, grounded practices. In a world increasingly dominated by processed foods, synthetic additives, and fast-paced living, returning to ingredients like thyme represents a quiet rebellion. It is a choice to slow down, to cook with care, and to trust in the intelligence of plants that have evolved alongside humans for survival. Each time thyme is used in the kitchen, it becomes part of a larger narrative, one that values prevention over cure, balance over extremes, and nature over artificiality. Moreover, the rise of interest in herbs like thyme reflects a broader shift in how people think about health. Instead of waiting for illness to appear and then reacting with medication, more individuals are seeking ways to build resilience from within. Diet is no longer seen just as fuel but as information sent to every cell in the body. Spices and herbs are no longer afterthoughts but active participants in maintaining wellness. Thyme, with its deep roots in tradition and growing support from science, sits at the center of this movement. It is easy to overlook the ordinary. Supermarkets overflow with flashy labels and trendy health products promising miraculous results. But sometimes, the most profound tools for well-being have been in plain sight all along. Thyme does not need bold claims or celebrity endorsements. Its value is proven not by marketing but by longevity, by the fact that generation after generation, across continents and cultures, people have reached for it when they wanted to heal, protect, and nurture. So the next time a recipe calls for thyme, consider adding a little extra. Let it steep in a warm drink when a cough starts to form. Crush a few leaves into a salad dressing or rub them onto chicken before roasting. These small acts are more than culinary choices. They are tiny investments in long-term health. They connect us to a deeper rhythm of living, one where food is medicine, where nature provides, and where the simplest things often hold the greatest power. In the end, thyme is more than an herb. It is a bridge between past and present, between science and tradition, between flavor and function. And in a world full of complexity, it reminds us that sometimes, the best solutions are the ones that have been growing quietly in the garden all along. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on more stories about the hidden power of everyday foods. Nature's remedies are all around us. Sometimes, we just need to look a little closer. See you in the next one.